video, I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about my favorite Japanese beauty products and brands. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about not only the brands and the products, skincare and makeup. We got a good mix. I'm gonna be sharing my favorites. Also, yes, I got my hair spruced up a little bit. SKII did an amazing job as always. I'm gonna put her info down in the description box as well because I cannot recommend her enough. She knows so much about hair, and every time I walk out of her salon, I'm thrilled with how my hair turns out. Quick little personal plug here. I have been streaming on my Twitch channel, Mogi Bear, and if you haven't been able to join me on a stream, this is the type of content you're missing out on. And here's my house. I have very functional choices made here for my base. I have this hole here on the side of my house next to my staircase because I like the natural light it brings in. It's like a sunlight, a very open floor plan. Lots of sunlight. You guys, who needs a sunroof when you have no roof? So if you guys want to join me on my next stream, I will leave a link down in the description box below. So the first product and brand I'm going to be talking about is a brand that I've personally been using for several years now. They have a couple of my favorite beauty and skincare products, and they're also one of Japan's oldest and most trusted skincare companies, and that is Shiseido. Now you guys might remember a couple years back, I was a big fan of their White Lucent line. I still am. I was at one point religiously using the products from that line because I like them so much. And recently I've been using this product from their Benefiance line, and it is the Wrinkle Smoothing Day Cream. This is basically what I've been using in the morning. So if you're not familiar with their Benefiance line, basically it is the #1 selling line from Shiseido, and it is targeted to smooth out wrinkles and help us roll back the clock with its anti-aging properties. And I personally like this because it has the SPF 23, so like I said, I can use this as the only product in the morning. So after I've cleansed my skin, I basically just tone and apply this on my face, and also this is supposed to diminish the look of fine lines after 2 weeks. Now obviously I'm young, so I'm using this as a preventative measure, but I really appreciate that I'm able to get multiple benefits out of one product, and it simplifies my routine in the morning. Now one thing that I really like about this product as well is it does have the hyaluronic acid in it, which for me and my dry skin, we love hyaluronic acid products. It also acts as a really good base for my makeup, so it's got sun protection, it keeps my skin moisturized, it's got the preventative aspect of the wrinkle improvement, and it also helps my makeup go on more smoothly. So for me, this is definitely a win-win, win-win, if you know what I mean. And for those of you science nerds out there, it does have 3 forms of algae. It's got red, green, and brown algae, which have their own skin improving benefits as well. And one thing that I really like about Shiseido that I've mentioned in the past is that they're always top notch as far as skincare technology goes. They're always improving formulations, and they have a lot of patented formulations, which I also really enjoy. So it's always interesting going onto Shiseido's website and kind of perusing the different technology they have involving skincare. And the fact that they bring it back to the whole Asian skincare realm and combine all of that together is something that I really appreciate. This is available at Sephora, and I will also put a link down in the description box below if you guys want to check out this product. But yeah, it's something that I've been enjoying. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. I've always been a big fan of Shiseido, and I always enjoy seeing what they come out with. So the next brand I'm going to be talking about is another favorite of mine. I'm also going to be mentioning some of the favorite products I have from them, and that is DHC. Now this is their deep cleansing oil, and this is definitely one of those like cult Asian beauty faves. It's an olive oil based cleansing oil, and basically this is excellent for the double cleansing method. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with that, so I won't go into it too much, but this is something that works very well at breaking down the makeup so your cleanser can work more effectively. And I also appreciate that this rinses cleanly off my skin, so I don't feel like I have like a residue left over that my cleanser has to work to remove. So this is definitely one of my favorite products. I won't get too much into them because I have talked about them, like I said, in the past. But another favorite of mine, which I know I've mentioned very briefly in like my end of year skincare favorites, but I also want to mention them again. I absolutely love their lip creams. They have a couple different versions. I have their original one, which comes in the pink tube. It's basically a very basic, which is something that DHC is really good at, non-fragrance lip balm that does a really good job of, if you have like really dry, cracked, dehydrated lips, this is an excellent lip cream for that. And they also have one which is the one that I keep in my purse in my car. This is the UV Moisture Lip Cream, so this does have a little bit of sun protection to it. It's basically the same formulation, they're very similar, but if you're the type of person that just does not want to be fussed with what they put on their lips, they just want like a good, solid, moisturizing lip product, I highly recommend the DHC lip creams, and these are also pretty popular among Asian beauty fanatics like myself. So let's talk about makeup removers, because I'm very specific on makeup removers. I have very sensitive eyes. I've talked about this on my social media, on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch channel. We've gone over how sensitive my eyes are. So when it comes to a makeup remover, I am very particular. I cannot have the stinging, I cannot have the burning. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And one Japanese makeup remover that I really enjoy is from Bifesta. This is their eye and lip makeup remover. This is an awesome makeup remover because it does a really good job of taking off the most waterproof mascaras and eyeliners, and it doesn't burn my eyes or sting. Japan has some of the most waterproof mascaras I've ever experienced. I don't personally enjoy using those types of mascaras, but when I have and use this has definitely taken it off. And yeah, as you can see, I've done a pretty good job of making a dent in this guy. Makeup remover honestly lasts so long for me because I basically just use it to remove any leftover mascara or eyeliner after I'm done cleansing my skin, but this has been one of my favorites. Now this is another product I've definitely talked a lot about on my channel, but it wouldn't be fair if I didn't put it in this video, and that is the jbeauty UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence. Now this is a chemical sunscreen, and the reason that I like this is because it has a beautiful feel to it. It's soft to the touch, it's non-sticky, it lays really nicely on the skin, it doesn't feel heavy. This is just one of those sunscreens that if you're very fussy with how sunscreens feel on your skin, this is something that I recommend. Again, this is one of those Japanese beauty products that has rave reviews across the board. A lot of people have enjoyed this sunscreen in particular, and they do have a couple different varieties of this sunscreen. jbeauty does make a lot of my favorite sunscreens. However, this one is my personal favorite. I found it on Amazon and YesStyle, so it's available online as well. And again, won't get too much into it. It does have an SPF 50 plus and a PA quadruple plus. So if you're looking for a sunscreen, definitely try this one out. So this is another one of those cult Japanese beauty favorites that I had read about online and thought, well, I just have to try this now. It is the Milano CC Vitamin C Serum. Now, I've seen some people's before and afters when using this product, and this seems to make very dramatic differences on people's PIE and PIH. So this is something that I was super excited to try. Now for me personally, I really like this vitamin C serum in particular because it is a very lightweight vitamin C serum. It is almost on the watery side, and if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you guys would know that I actually use this on the back of my hands before I go to bed at night. It's something I use as a preventative measure to keep my hands youthful because I've heard a lot of older women talk about how they wish they'd done more preventative care on their hands. So this is my preventative care. And like I said, I love the texture of this. I love that this is something that is quick absorbing. So if you're looking for an effective, quick absorbing, light and layerable type of vitamin C product, this is an affordable option that I really have been enjoying. And like I said, if you do a little bit of reading online, you'll see why people are obsessed with this vitamin C serum. So yeah, I'm actually getting kind of low. Might need to get myself another refill of this. Now this next brand is a very, very popular Japanese beauty brand, and like I said, for some of these other products and brands, I feel like I wouldn't be doing this video justice if I didn't mention this product, and it is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. Now this is basically like the OG essence that got essences and fermented products very popular as far as skincare goes. This is a very pricey product, however, I will say this will last you a very long time, a bottle this size. This has their patented Pitera in it, which is a form of that fermented ingredient, and basically fermented ingredients are good for balancing out your skin, helping brightening up the skin tone, and for me personally, I really like that essences for me are like the differentiating factor in my skincare routine. So I will notice when I have an essence in my routine and when I don't. Now I will say I have found a couple other more affordable options But like I said, I had to throw this product in here because it is a product that I do enjoy. It's a very popular product, and this is one of those products, just like Shiseido, people will go to Asia and stock up on these products and bring them back. So this is the last skincare brand I'm gonna be talking about for this video, and it is Hada Labo. Now, Hada Labo is one of those skincare companies that I really appreciate because they're very simplistic in their approach when it comes to their skincare products. Now, their most popular is their hydrating lotion, which in Japanese skincare is a little bit of a misnomer because it's kind of different than lotions in Western beauty and Korean beauty. Now, I've seen people use these. I actually have the two versions. I have the premium and I also have the original of the Gochujang hydrating lotion. These are sometimes used differently. Some people will use these as hydrating toners right after cleansing their skin. Some people will actually use these as more of serum type products. These are hyaluronic acid based products, so that's why they are so popular. A lot of people enjoy hyaluronic acid, me included. Now, the difference between these two is there is a little bit of a textural difference. The premium version is slightly thicker and the original is a little bit more of a runny serum type of feeling. These are also different in the sense that this has 5 different forms of hyaluronic acid while this has 3, and the different forms of hyaluronic acid actually penetrate the skin at different levels. However, the standout for me that I really like from Hada Labo is their Gochujang cleanser. I actually like their foam cleanser better, but I used it up and then I decided to try this one. I will say I think I like the foaming one better. I'll put a picture of it up on screen, and I have talked about that product, I'm pretty sure, on my channel somewhere in the past. But I like that it's a very gentle cleanser. It doesn't strip my dry skin, and I like foaming cleansers, so I like something that has a little bit of a whip to it but doesn't whip my skin's booty. I love their cleanser. I love the Hada Labo Gochujang original and the premium one. So just some other Japanese beauty products that are very popular out there as far as in the Asian beauty community, and some that I would recommend as well. Now, like I said, I do have a couple of makeup products here that I'm gonna go over, and the first makeup product that I'm gonna be talking about is from CanMake. Now, I've talked about this in that trying the Cosme Japanese award-winning beauty products. That was a scrambled sentence. And this is one of the products that made the list. Number one, it does a really good job of setting my foundation without getting cakey on my skin. But another thing that I really appreciate is this does have a bit of coverage to it. So if I had one of those days, I want a little something on my skin, I can just dust my brush in here and throw it onto my skin, and I do get a little coverage from this powder. I use the shade MB. I think there are 2 shades available. And yeah, I dabbled a little bit into CanMake products as well. That's a very popular Japanese makeup brand that I've tried a couple products from, but so far this has been my favorite, and I love that I can throw it in my purse and I've got a little pressed powder. That's perfect for me. Now, SKII is a beautiful Japanese beauty brand that when I first saw the packaging, I was in awe, and I've done a full review on this foundation as well as the accompanying face powder on my channel. I'll try to link that down below so you guys can check out the full review. But I really was impressed because I kind of thought with SKII I was just gonna get the packaging and not the quality of the makeup, but I was extremely pleased when the makeup itself was actually good. So I really love her foundation. This is the liquid foundation. I wear shade 102. It's an excellent match for me. Like I said, I've done a full review on this, so I won't get too in depth, but this is kind of a very identifiable Japanese beauty product in the sense that, like, some of the more premium Japanese makeup products are very beautifully packaged, so much so that you like almost don't want to use them. You could just put them on your vanity and look at them. That's how beautiful they are. Now, like I said, this is another, I guess, premium makeup brand that I really like. This is actually made in Japan. I don't know if you would consider this a Japanese brand, but they are made in Japan, and it is Jill Stuart. Now, I mean, hello. How are you? Jill Stuart makes beautiful makeup products. These are excellent for gifts. And if you ever go to Asia, definitely take the opportunity to check out Jill Stuart. I know they're trying to move more of their business to the States, but I mean, oh. Jill Stuart is one of those brands that I have gifted to some of the women in my life, and we're always in awe of the packaging. And not only that, their blushes are some of my favorite blushes. They're super pigmented and they come in the most beautiful shades as well. Very bright poppy colors that are very trendy in Asia that give you that very doll-like flush. And when I say these are pigmented, like you literally dip your brush into it, and apply it and you have a very beautiful shade of blush on your cheeks. So just the whole experience of Jill Stuart, just like on SKII, is the usage, the product itself, the packaging, everything involved with it is very thoughtful and beautiful and creative, and I love that. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to share some of my favorite Japanese beauty products and brands, and let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any favorites or recommendations. I'm always interested in trying out more products. So I'll put the link for the Shiseido Benefiance cream I've been using in the description box below, and all the other links to the products like I always do, so if you guys want to see where I picked them up, they will be available down there. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!